Stuart, back for another update. It's been a wee while since our last one. We'll start with a cup tie against Oakley.
Yeah, it's probably the poorest we've been this season. We looked really disjointed and didn't keep possession very well, and just a really poor night. I think it finished 7 in the end, which is not like us. But we, even in the first half, I think half time, let's see, it was 2-0. I think it might have been 3 actually, sorry. We went, it was 1-0 and 2-0. I think we go really close, and Jason had a couple of good chances, makes the goalie makes a couple of saves. So in those important moments in the game, it might clearly make the fixture a bit closer. But in the end, disappointed to go out in that fashion, particularly probably thinking about last year running that competition as well. So disappointing, but it happens sometimes.
Then it was a home tie against Pumpherston.
Yeah, just for the most part, we were excellent. Moved the ball really well. Created enough chances to probably win 2 or 3 games of football. And the 2 goals that we got away are one's a penalty, and the other one's probably the most freakish goal you'll see in football. From the centre, we managed to go back to the centre halves and we managed to kick it in a wrong goal. So it was just one of these nights, and it probably summarises a team that's maybe not full on confidence or as confident as it could be to concede goals like that. It's confidence such a big thing in football, clearly, but the positive was actually a really good team performance. I think Jason hit the post late on, and Noah's pulled a fantastic save for the keeper. So I felt we were a wee bit unlucky not to take it to extra time. I thought the general performance was really good.
Then it was back in league action. Preston coming down.
Yeah, we were back to ourselves, to be honest. The goals that we scored that night were really good. It was good to see Yash back playing. Yash came back in the team after 8 weeks probably the sideline, and I thought he was outstanding. It probably took 10-15 minutes to settle in the game, but after that he was brilliant. And we just looked more like our creative selves. As I say, our goals that we scored that night were really good. Took the chance that we created, and to be honest, we were probably more creative the week previously and the week after. But the chances we took were good, and the chances we created were really good. Our overall performance was good, and I felt we deserved the 3 points. It was probably one of the better performances we had in a number of weeks.
Then it was Leith for the 4th home game in a row.
Yeah, nice to have that many, but we feel like we're travelling all over Scotland. But again, it was Leith edged the first half. Did they deserve to be 3-0 up? I don't know, but we defended poorly. 2 goals again come for a set play, which obviously clearly you have to defend better. We were 3-0 down at half time, and at that point you've got a mountain to climb to try and come back. Again, I think first 5 minutes, I think we go 1v1 with the goalie from 5 yards and put it wide. So listen, that's one to probably emphasise the point: when you're on top, you have to take your chances. Second half we started really well, and to be fair, the boy, the Leith goalie, made a number of good saves. We played against him a number of times now in our boys club as well, and he's a good goalie. Kid made a number of good saves, and one for Adam's free kick, which is an outstanding save. And to be fair, Leith defended well. They got through that period of the game. Yash managed to get one back, 3-1, but they did well. But disappointing again, not to get something out of it, because I think we've been poor in games and won. But credit to Leith, they defended really well, and as they're showing that they're getting results against a number of teams this year, and they're a good side. I don't think the league position probably does them justice. Josh has got himself really well, and yeah, disappointing, but again, probably perspective needed, because I don't think we were terrible.
And Friday just passed, it was a wee game at Penicuik.
5-5 Dunbar for throws. The usuals, to be honest, but whenever we play Penicuik, it's a good game. It's end to end, and it's 2 teams that generally just want to play football. I don't think we've ever had an issue with Penicuik in terms of like boys flying at daft tackles or that. It's always a good game of football. I felt on the ball, it's the most comfy we've been in a long time. I mean, we give the ball away, I think, for their 3rd goal, I want to say, when they've gone up the pitch and scored. And but as I said to them before, like, I'm asking the boys to play, I'm asking the boys to pass it. You're not going to be able to make a step up to Kevin's first team if you can't pass the ball. So mistakes are going to happen, but it was the best we've been on the ball in a long time. I think the second goal that we scored was a brilliant goal. I think all 4 of the 5 goals actually come from us playing and passing and getting out and beating a press, and that's really rewarding for, I think, not only for his management but for players. Actually, you know, we're good enough to pass it, we're good enough to pass through teams. I suppose the only disappointment was the goals we conceded. Probably I could have won my shout better, but I think it was this first goal, the boy Fraser Monroe, who's got a fantastic left foot. He's cut in and crossed it, and Benham's tapped it in, and I think the 4th goal he's ran down the line, and he's had a great strike with his left foot. And as players that we identified beforehand, he's got a very, very strong left foot. I'm sure his right's good as well, but the point that I was trying to make on Friday was, if that's his massive strength, as it should be, then we can't show boys inside the pitch, we can't let boys shoot on their stronger feet. Fraser Monroe's a great player. We've played against him for a number of years now and again. The boy Alpha on the right poses a threat, and it's just it's identifying these threats in terms of your direct opponent. Right, he's left footed, right, he's right footed, where do I need to show him, kind of thing. But credit to both teams, because there was some really, really good goals by both teams. And I'd say 2 teams that try to play football and actually try and play. So
yeah. Looking forward, it's the last game of the year, obviously. Socky away the cup.
Looking forward to it. It'll be another tough one. Socky seem to be flying, they're doing well, so we're coming off the back of a good performance. We've trained well this week, had a good session on Monday, and had a wee in a cup final the night, and the boys have showed up really, really well. So sometimes when you're coming to Christmas it drags on a wee bit, but to be fair to the boys, they've trained really well the last 2 weeks. So I'm hoping we can carry on that wee bit of form. It's a bit of a trek, but club are kind enough to be put on a bus. So generally, I hope kind of to get in this team spirit's good, and we can get the ball in and pass it again, because Friday was really, really positive. Enjoyed watching us, and I just want us to go and play and be brave and pass. And I think we've been very up and down this year. I think partly because I don't know, maybe because we had so much movement in the squad, kind of just some boys in and out all the time, and we maybe not had any kind of like continuity. That's been on us, but we've had a lot of boys unavailable, etc. So it's not been easy, but to be fair, we've had some really good performances, and hopefully now we can build on Friday. And it's a last minute cup tie, so naturally you want to do well.
And you've mentioned a wee bit of movement in the squad there. We'll start with the ones going out. Thomas Allan will be at him.
Yeah, so Thomas, again, similar to Lyle, it was a good opportunity for him to go and test himself in men's football. Clearly been a good performer for us, but as management, I think, and I think Thomas agrees that it'd be a good lesson, a good time to learn for him, going and playing men's, in terms of what comes with that, in terms of changing how you be, like kind of the standards, etc. Just good for him to do that and test himself, because he's a really good player.
Ally Dickson comes to leaving.
Yeah, and unfortunately, with Lyle and obviously Thomas out on loan, it's the travel, etc. has been hard for Ally. So naturally, it's probably not going to work for him, like he said himself. Ally's done great at the club since he came in, and obviously the goal that he scored against Penicuik wasn't last day of the season, but last season would stay for me forever. But I understand it's probably not going to work for him, but he should certainly hold his head up high, because he's started the season really well, and he's done really well since he joined the club. So again, I wish Ally all the best, because obviously he's away permanently now, but I'm hoping he can still play football somewhere, whether it be Coldstream closer to home or Tweedmouth, whoever it might be, but hopefully he still keeps playing football, because he's a top lad and he's a good football player.
And then 2 new signings coming in the door.
So we signed Reece Rudyj from Preston. With UN's injury, it was leaving a shot in the goalkeeping department, which I don't really want to tempt fate. So we signed Reece, and he's done well since he came in. Made his debut against his former club and played well. And on Friday, again, made a couple of really good saves in the game. he's still finding his feet, he's just still in the door, so he actually featured last night for the first team against Bo'ness, which was nice for him. So lots of positives, and he's a good goalie, and again he's another player that we want the club to kind of build with going forward.
And then Jamie Brown as well.
Yeah, so Jamie we've signed from Portobello. He's someone that we've had our eye on for a while. We knew we wanted to bring Jamie to the club, as whether or not at what stage of the season we brought him in. Obviously he won't be eligible till the new year, until his birthday, so Jamie brings immense pace, power. Again, he did really well tonight in that wee game, so we've got a lot to look forward to. It's a really exciting squad, as again we look to kind of finish as high as we can this year and look to build for next. Jamie will be really good, and he's certainly ready to make the step. He's a really good technical football player as well, and he's a super laddie, which is really important for us.
Stuart, thanks for updating. Have a good Christmas.
Thank you.